Hello everyone, my name is Metina. I'm a sophomore. I'm majoring in business analysis. Thank you so much for spending time to listen to my presentation. As you may know, cohabitation is a phenomenon that is no longer new, but has never been old and is more common to the life. Also, my purpose is to give you more information and exchange of this topic. There are 5 parts to my presentation. It's part 1 and part 2. I will tell you about the definition and cause of cohabitation. And in part 3 and 4, we will discuss consequence and method to review cohabitation. And the last part is for the audience to have a question about my presentation. I will spend under 3 minutes on each part, so it will take under 10 minutes in total for my presentation. Feel free to interrupt at the end of the presentation. So firstly, what do you think cohabitation is? Cohabitation is a situation where two people who have a close emotional relationship live together as a husband and a wife, but have not registered their marriage yet. In recent years, in big city and each trial zone, there has been a phenomenon of men and women living together as husband and wife without marriage registration. After a period of time, if they find it suitable, they will proceed to official marriage and will register their marriage. In recent years, in big city and industrial zone, there has been a phenomenon of men and women living together as husband and wife without marriage registration. After a period of time, if they find it suitable, they will proceed to official marriage and will register their marriage according to the law. And if it is not suitable, they will separate without the need for law. Cohabitation is becoming a fashion in the lifestyle of young people. Today, not only among workers living far from home, but also among students sitting in school. There are many reasons given for cohabitation, that is having the mistakes that cohabiting will have more time together, get to know each other better, have all living expensive, spend more time together, get to know each other better, have a long-term relationship. Have people who say they don't know if love is suitable should not live together first. If you like it, try it. If it suits your future, that if you don't, then you won't have to go to a car for a difference. According to a survey of the university in recent year in Hanoi, 45% of students cohabit. Out of 691 surveyed students, 45.1% of their students lived together for more than 1 year. 100% of cohabiting students have sex. Only 48% use contraception. When priests announced 43% to abortion, only 30% said they would get married. On the other hand, cohabiting is mostly about learning to follow the fashion, but there is no future orientation on whether to get married or not. considering Vietnam ethical tradition, finance culture, and tradition tradition cohabitation is an appropriate lifestyle should not be encouraged. It had a negative aspect of life and bring many unfortunate consequences for the people, body, and society. At the same time, cohabitation is discussed to be is safe by the whole society. Um, with a ground rules, listener lifestyle that covers traditional moral value and is manifestation of moral degrade, degradation is today pragmatic lifestyle. The second cause of cohabitation, because students live to freely live far from home and emotionally and physically different and need someone to share and care for because the education to lacks. Parents pay little attention and reminded, especially when their children are their age of for of love and one companion to share to the influence of Western culture and the influence of movie, magazine, website, buses, the curiosity of young people to experience it is because of this trendy way of thinking that you live closely and lead to unpredictable consequences. Moreover, many of you have volunteered to cohabit, especially female students and workers. You life of instrument, not repeating the moral standard and their community. The third consequence of cohabitation. Study doubtful united pregnancies, abortion too many times, expecting reproductive health, even death, and many baby being born abandoned, causing an economic burden on society festival. There is no longer born or responsibility, so people can't easily leave each other. The consequences are extremely heavy. The fourth method to reduce cohabitation. You younger should try to learn and cultivate knowledge about love, about marriage and family, not because of the specific word of your love, but innerst the standard and ethical value of the Vietnam people. Social should have propaganda session, seminars, forums, and articles relate to this issue, which should be organized and deployed under many different aspects of society. Moreover, we were born in Vietnam, an eastern country with many good moral values. Also, Vietnam no master how civilize or study abroad. should keep a bit of tradition of their nation. Therefore, learn really consider carefully before deciding to cohabit with your love, because there are many problems that both can anticipate in the process of living together, which may cause you accidentally live together, forget your main task to study and have a stable future. My presentation and here. Thank you for your attention.